slap Chris Rock. Right, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You smacked Chris
He
Rock.
smacked Chris Rock? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Do we have it on video? Like, he slapped him like he was, like, mad at him? Or he slapped him, like, play slap?
Oh, yeah. Chris Rock
sick,
made a
dude.
joke about his wife.
Oh, come on, Will. What a fucking nerd.
Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't
What was it a pun?
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Okay. So he was laughing, and she was mad.
One. Okay. I'm out here.
So I wonder if she leaned over and said some shit.
What happened?
Oh, damn.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah. Get the
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Or two. That one feels like the whole setup.
Wow, dude.
Fucking bitch, dude.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay?
Like, I thought he just took it upon himself and overreacted, right? But, like,
But she told him something.
Yeah. She looks salty. Look. Yeah.
She's mad.
Yeah. That's not cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, if like, you're gonna have, like, a wild haircut, you have to be ready to take the fucking jokes people are gonna make.
Apparently, there's a thing with Jada Pinkett that she has a hair loss condition.
Ooh. I mean, so everybody has to know. Like, you make fun of people's hair. That's like a thing in Hollywood.
She's spoken pretty openly about having like a hair loss condition and stuff like that. So,
Does she have alopecia?
Yeah. So she's been pretty open about that kind of thing. So I mean, maybe that was I don't know, but maybe either he was slow to get what he was saying, or it's what we're looking at, where she's pissed off and then he was like, oh, okay.
That would have been the funnier joke. Dude, they need to fucking escort his ass out of there, man.
I'm out here.
You can't have the fucking host like afraid he's gonna get fucking socked when he tells a joke.
Right? Like no freaking security.
Will Smith.
That's incredible.
That sucks, dude. Because now he can't make fun of him.
It's dumb. I mean, like, I've seen Chris Rock say way worse shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, making fun of people. I mean, well, if this dude could go in front of the MTV Awards with all them fucking rappers that were coming off of like court cases and charges and not get his ass whooped or ass slapped or whatever the fuck you want to say, you'd think you could go in front of the Oscars and all those pompous motherfuckers could take care of themselves. Oh, you know, like, how dare you? I'm gonna fucking smack. Nah, come on, this is weak. It's dumb. Yeah, that's what they said. Chris Rock isn't pressing charges. I mean, of course not. Yeah.
It looked like a stage slap, you know? Like
it did.
He meant it to be
but the
funny.
reaction after made it real. It would have just, it would have been funnier.
Exactly. If he had just fucking said, whatever. Alopecia Nation, stand up. Thank you, Will Smith. Shout out to all the husbands who defend their wives living with alopecia in the face of daily ignorance and insults. Oscars. Women with bodies are for real. Men only. Boys need not apply.
Though he actually ended up winning Best Actor for King Richard.
Are you shitting me? It would have been totally cool and not a big deal at all if he hadn't yelled that shit from his seat.
It really would have.
It would have been
funnier.
Yeah.
It would have been funny. We made it real. Yeah, look, there you go. Because he's been nominated at least a couple times for Oscars now.
So that was his first one?
His first win.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's definitely deserves one. I just don't think he knew about the alopecia. He just thought, people in Hollywood are constantly doing,
I'm being called on in my life.
Constantly having to do drastic shit for roles and stuff.
To love people abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy.
What else was he
about you.
nominated for?
In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
Or you got to get up and fucking slap him in front of fucking the whole world.
Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
About to be nominated for this. Yo, he's not happy.
Look at Denzel, man.
Yeah, he's not feeling it. He's gonna have to work that out with Zeno. I don't know. You know, like, I don't know if he's gonna be okay with that. I can't believe they fucking gave him that award.
Yeah, you mean like after? I mean, the awards are already set though.
I know, but I mean, I would have told him to fucking pound sand. Been,
What do you mean? You would have just like retracted the award on the spot?
yeah, something. Just like delay it or something.
I mean, he kind of doubled down on it. Was the thing that Tim Black was saying? We were looking at the, we saw that one, and then like a couple of the calls that Tim was taking.
I was just like more sort of like fucking turned off by just all the content machine go burr, you know.
That's what I was saying. You know, that's why like it was like it's like almost like I was like compelled to go fucking talk about all the fallout.
Like
from
react,
and
then react to the react. And
yeah.
it's
Actually,
just so
I was gonna
pointless, man.
actually I was gonna post our react video from yesterday.
What was the one?
I said
Who was it? Was it the like Iranian president or whatever? Who's like, what? We can't kill any of your heroes because they're all fucking comic book people. You know, they're like Harry Potter and
Will Smith is a cuck.
country.
Jada is a what? Oh, come on! No, don't.
No, I used to. I mean, I like Will Smith.
Thing.
You know,
you don't gotta go calling her a hoe. Come on, not cool.
Like,
Chris
of
Rock should have
course.
decked Will Smith. I mean, that's one thing though.
I mean,
Like,
fucking Will
look,
Smith would've
if
fucking
Chris
rolled him.
Rock would have like blocked and punched Will Smith on the stage and had like a whole big melee,
He
how would
should've
that have gone
ducked.
down?
That would have looked tight if he had ducked.
Right?
And he probably would have like fucking gone off balance and shit too.
I mean, I wouldn't have. I mean, it's it's content heaven for creators. I mean, this is the thing. Like I said, I was telling everybody, Matt. Like everybody fucking. That was the first video out on their feed today. Kyle, Mike, David
You know what I
Dole,
thought was
TYT, all
especially
of them.
disgusting?
Uh huh.
Yeah, in fact, Dave Rubin was the first one, right? And his was a fucking partisan thing. His was like about Ayanna Presley deleting her tweet.
Uh huh.
Like, this motherfucker.
I mean, you just you hand to Dave Rubin, you know, to twist anything and to make it ideological. But that was the thing. I didn't
Exactly.
even see like a real ideological split. That's the first thing I'd said. It's not like that's kind of why I thought it was like weird and out of our wheelhouse, because usually you can say, all right, libs come down this way, chuds come down this way, the left by and large is coming
And
down
did you
this
see
way.
that thing I
the
retweeted?
patriotic socialists are coming out this way.
The
I don't know what y'all. My square checks out. Let's see. Punch not justified. Authoritarian left. Joke not funny. Punch not justified.
not funny, not justified.
Punch justified. Libertarian left. I mean, I would fall more in that category, and I wouldn't say that that's the way I come down. I don't think you should just sock somebody because you didn't like their joke.
Like, I feel like it's just people who are like, you know, like responding to like the open relationship thing. You know, I feel like that's just like jealousy.
What, the open relationship thing? I mean, that was what Kyle went to, right? I mean, he was talking about how
I don't know.
it's like, all right, so what are you allowed to, sleep with your wife, but you're not allowed to talk, say a joke about your wife? I don't like the fucking
I love Will
precedent,
Smith.
man. I don't like the precedent
I mean,
that it says.
I
bro,
loved
like,
him.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of lowered my opinion of him a little bit. I mean, I kind of thought that maybe this is a thing about maybe part of your acting process is you get into a character and that character is a little bit more aggro, then that has a way of rubbing off on you. Maybe.
What's he shooting now?
No, I mean, because he just was coming off of King Richard, right? So.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure he's done something between then.
I don't care about the joke, but if it was a better punch and genuine, I defended someone you care about. I mean, this is the thing. Even if you're seeing that you're
You
defending
do it
somebody you
after
care
the
about
show, man.
this is the thing. That's exactly it. You know, like there would have been nothing wrong if Will Smith had an issue with Chris Rock with that joke.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. He didn't even have an issue with it. He went over and he saw Jada got upset, and then he got upset. He got all fucking aggro because she was upset. You know, that was the thing.
I wonder if he's taking HGH or something. You know,
the takes though, like I said, they didn't fall. I mean, like you know, I saw Emma Vigeland basically have the same kind of take as Jimmy Dore, and you know, as much as they fucking agree, right? So it wasn't really political. I mean, I'm not really sure what the thing is, and you know, but what what I did kind of notice though is people who have said they have a problem with stand-up comedians in the past, a lot of the times might have just been more inclined to be like, all right, he had that slap coming.
Thing that I think is like something interesting is they don't, like, you generally, like, you see where other people are lining up, and then you know sort of like what your sort of in-group is doing, and you go with them, right?
Yeah.
That's not really the case here. You know, it's kind of like, it's like sort of like the similar dynamic for like why the media doesn't, like, they only report on stories when they can have a straight, like, you know, they have an angle, like who's at fault, like the Republicans are doing something bad,
gonna lurk?
or
all right, happy lurking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit like that. Like, there's no, you know, people don't have like a herd to follow here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what the spin was, that, you know, this was like Will Smith being chivalrous, standing up for his woman, and you're talking about like the toxic gender expectations.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, you saw, like,
I mean, the toxic gender expectations is like that, you know, if your you know, significant other, you know, gets insulted.
But like, what I'm saying is,
you
like,
know, you as the man supposed to go out there, act all aggro, and unleash testosterone all over the fucking stage.
That kind of analysis doesn't really square with like the way that it was, like, you know, she leaned over and said, fuck that, you know. What was Trump's take?
Oh no, he was saying he said that Will Smith should have smacked him harder.
I mean, again, like, I would have like had you know, no problem with him like going up and like, you know, shoving him or whatever, just fucking after the show's over.
Yeah. See, there you go. So what Will Smith and the Academy Awards did was to make everyone who performs live a lot less safe. Now the next time a comedian gets heckled by a woman and the comedian responds, her husband or boyfriend will feel it's his duty to assault the comedian.
Is he talking about safe spaces? Jimmy Dore, really?
I mean, is that what it is?
Fucking snowflake, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a thing about whether he was heckled. It's just a dynamic. I mean, are you gonna start letting everybody get their ass whipped at a fucking roast? Is that what it is?
No, but I think he's right about that thing. It's just the way he fucking had to make it like a gendered thing. So anybody who was trying to do that, I think is out of line.
Yeah, I think that somebody else said that.
It's just like, it's not that like egregious to necessitate that. You know, it's like it barely necessitates like a dirty look afterwards.
That's what I was saying. Is, you know, it's like, all right.
Grow the fuck up.
I didn't even think that, like, maybe it's just me that I've seen a lot of fucking roasts and I've seen a lot of these shows, but I didn't even think that was like the roughest thing he could have fucking said. Even taking into account the alopecia element of this, I didn't even think it was.
That doesn't make you look tough, you know.
No, it makes you look fucking triggered. He was the way Chris Rock handled it, you know, keeping the show going, and even though you could see, you know, he was fucking rattled from this shit, man. I thought he deserved a lot of respect for carrying on the show the way he did. No, and like, I get that, you know, baldness is for men is traumatic, and it is probably worse for women. But at the end of the day, it's not even like a thing where, I mean, I didn't even think it was like that extreme, even in that sense. You know, like I mean, y'all ever seen G.I. Jane? It's about this like badass chick that joins in the fucking army, Rangers and Navy SEALs. Like, okay,
It's not like a cue ball joke or something,
No,
right?
it's like, all right, you look like a
yeah,
badass.
you remind me
right?
of like
This
one of the
other
top actresses of all time, like performing in a
in
very
a
highly
role where
regarded.
she's the fucking That's why I brought up the VMAs before too, because they make you think about it. Like at the VMAs, you end up with a bunch of people out there that have known to be getting in fucking altercations. A bunch of them ended up known to get busted here and then. I mean, that was before Eminem got sued for pistol whipping a dude, and Chris Rock made jokes about those motherfuckers, and like they didn't have nothing like that. Nothing like that happened.
Yeah. This is actually physically threatening somebody for your
That's
your
what I'm
words,
saying.
you
Like
know?
that. Like to me, I think there's a difference between physical violence and somebody just saying words to you. You're at a comedy show and Chris Rock heckles the crowd, right? What do you think would happen to somebody that would get offended and get on stage and try to slap Chris Rock?
I mean, they'd probably be escorted out.
They're escorted out, arrested, beat up by LAPD. All three.
I mean, yeah, no, the cops would come get you.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, right there, it just shows fucking class privilege. It was an overreaction from Will. Maybe it's not a normal man. You got another man's face for talking about his wife. That happens regularly. Yeah, but it's different in a comedy show.
It's not the reaction. It's
different when you're doing
a comedy show
a bit
on live TV going out across the world. Everyone's watching it, and you have to stop the show to go do this fucking like
and like this is the thing.
If
y'all ever seen any amount of comedy, you can see how things kind of carry over. So the comedians will roast the audience here and there, right? Like that's part of the industry. Now good comedians will see that somebody's just not into it and they'll quickly move on. You know what I mean? And that's what I think Chris Rock was about to do. He was just gonna move on. I thought Chris Rock handled it like a pro.
I think I think fucking Fresh Prince could take him in a fight.
You think like if they threw hands like legit, you think Will Smith just smoke him?
Yeah, I think he's tough, dude.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's probably not that far from at least the early seasons of Fresh Prince.
I mean, I know Will Smith is probably like a bigger dude, right?
Yeah, he's bigger and stronger.
Yeah,
he played Muhammad Ali. Man.
Yeah, I mean that was a while back. I mean now, right? Rock has been attacked before on stage. How did that go?
I was thinking, like, could you be like a subversive chaplain?
See, Will would tear him up, and he's wild.
Yeah, exactly. So is Chris Rock, though.
I don't know, man. I don't know how Chris would get down in a fight. I've never seen, any indications about how he would do.
I mean, didn't you watch the show?
Chris Rock show?
Again,
No.
both of those guys played shows that were like, dramatizations of their childhood, right?
Yeah.
And I think Fresh Prince could take Everybody Hates Chris.
I mean, Everybody Hates Chris was like a younger dude for most of the time.
Okay, well, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're both 15 or whatever,
I don't know. I think I'd take Chris in that dynamic.
Are we watching the same show?
Yeah, Everybody Hates Chris. That dude was throwing hands all the fucking time.
He was like Squints from Sandlot.
Look, I'm just gonna be straight. This is what I
I didn't watch that many episodes of it, but I watched like at least the first couple seasons.
No, if we're talking legit, this is what happened. We're talking Everybody Hates Chris versus Fresh Prince. This is the outcome.
I'm the reason for the hole in the ozone layer.
Hi, Chris.
What happened?
Looks like the older brother came home, found the little brother kissing his woman, and slapped the black off him.
Is this the black?
Fine.
So much for brotherly love.
There you go. There's your outcome.
It was pretty funny.